doubleheader tonight. 2 Div B matches back to back. We're just in now with GNX versus Clutch. Caustic Valley domination. Got Mr. Navid here. He's going to co-cast. How are you tonight, Mr. Navid?
Hello. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Should be a good set of matches in both this one and the next one.
Anticipating. They're both Div B as always is pretty close. Clutch and GNX now, they're at the bottom of the divisions, but they're very close in points, and they're definitely not out of reach of either Crossfire or Helgrim, depending on how the Crossfire have already played their matches. So I anticipate Crossfire actually go to the bottom place after these matches have been played, or at least second bottom, and one of these teams will overtake them. And
Yeah.
Helgrim Black Omen, which we'll see next. I mean, both these teams could potentially overtake Helgrim if Helgrim get absolutely flogged, which I don't anticipate will happen. But there's still potential for a lot of mix-up there. But I think only really Black Omen has a chance of catching RJF at the moment. RJF lost to Black Omen, but aside from that, they've taken max points from every other team they've played so far. They're playing very strongly.
Yeah, RJF recovered very, very well from that defeat.
Yeah, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, both teams are locked. Hopefully both teams have checked that I've got the lobby settings correct. Got Domination Caustic Valley, 10 minutes. 5v5, 250 tons. Usually we see lots of brawling. They're both locked. Let's launch.
Hey, here we go.
Some mechs we've typically been seeing in this early drops. Vipers, Mistlinks, Nova, Gargoyle. Sometimes a Timberwolf.
Yeah.
Let's see if they take anything different.
Yeah. I've seen the occasional Mad Dog or some other random stuff like Orions.
I think I saw an Arctic Wolf as well. One point.
Yeah, Arctic Wolf I've seen.
Yeah. This map looking quite nice. Now that you can actually see, there's no poo fog.
Yeah, exactly.
You
can actually both for the players and for the casters, so we can see stuff.
I can see. Okay, let's have a look. I'll call out GNX if you call out Clutch. GNX, we've got... GNX, actually, we've got four Beagles and an Incubus. Brawling.
Interesting. Clutch is more...
We've got 3
Clutch is more traditional.
Beagles and 1 PPC heavy machine gun Rivel for a bit of Overwatch. What a Clutch?
Yeah. Clutch is more traditional, like Hellfire, 2 Black Lanterns, and 2 Arctic Wolves. So more or less like the same.
A lot of SRMs actually.
Yeah.
And both Black Lanterns have 1 flamer each, interestingly enough.
It is a pretty good powerful when you have 1 on all of your mechs at least, or 2.
Yeah, I think they should have put a one extra. Okay.
Yeah.
4 small poles, 2 SRM6, 4 heavy machine gun, Vapor Eagle 1 from Potato Lobster. It's an interesting build. Okay.
GNX seem to be taking a sort of they're being very patient with their Veagles. They don't want to commit with them. Basically, they're counting on a receive.
I think if Clutch push right now with that other Veagle over on that flank, they win. So they should do it. Get in there. Attack them.
It seems GNX has sent 1 mech over to the flank to sort of try to flush them out towards the receiving line. However, what Clutch can do is that they can mask out that flanking mech and push towards the left side and attack those Veagles.
Yeah, I don't think even with the cooldown. Oh, he's come. They let him come in. That was a mistake. They should have left immediately pushed when they saw him out there, because the 2 PPCs even with the cooldown quirk won't be enough to repel a 5-man versus a 4-man push.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get rid of that. Black Leonard Valkyrie is trying to get rid of it. Be careful. Oh, he's trying to get that UAV and he almost copped it, but they missed luckily.
I think now he should have alerted the rest of the team that hey, they are basically forming up in a receive line. And they probably have no intention of pushing.
No, it doesn't look like it. It's a,
Whether I'm on 2 wheels, 4 wheels,
there we go.
no wheels.
In this situation, like if it's a stagnant like this, GNX has an advantage with that floating rival going around, so it can
Yeah.
just like
They need to
blink
bait
at
that
them.
rival to go back out and then push. Oh, they're pushing on the wrong side, I
Yeah.
think now. They're pushing on the rival side. Are they going to go for it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's
they can
bait.
go for the.
No,
Oh, okay,
no,
yeah.
no, no, don't do. I don't.
This will present their backside to these vehicles waiting for them.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right move to do that.
No,
They've got to
no,
be
I
very
don't think it
careful.
was the
Go
right
the
move.
Beagle A's. Oh, can they get that
Yeah.
Incubus down?
I
They've
think they
almost got
need to
the
kill the
Incubus.
vehicles.
They've almost got the Incubus at least. Finish him off. How is he still alive? Okay, there he
Yeah.
goes.
Yes, then.
James
Yeah,
Bond
in
got
these-
halved. Rear torso halved.
Yeah.
Okay, Squishy Pillow Cannon down. So traded 1 for 1, but GNX look like they're getting worse off at the moment.
Yeah, because as you said, I mean that the Vapor Eagle double peeps, it doesn't have much DPS. Yeah, sure, it can be a good kiter, but the DPS is very limited.
Yeah.
And he's shut down now.
He shut
Has
down.
He shut down.
How did he shut down
Yeah.
with 2 peeps? That's interesting. Oh, they got Ghost peeps.
Oh,
It's actually pretty close.
yeah, I think they got it.
Yeah. Oh, Giyu is 1 touch. Will he get him? Is he going to get his back? Surely you have to get the back there. Get the back.
Yeah.
Get the back. I think the heavy machine guns are out for Buster.
Oh, it's very close.
It's very close with the heavy machine guns gone. And
Oh, the
flamer.
flamer can
The flamer-
definitely kick in now.
Yeah.
Flame him. He
His
needs
legs
to
are
use the
almost done.
flamer. Yeah.
You need to get that leg off. Get the legs off. Stay close to him. Is he not shooting? He's run out of machine gun ammo as well. He's just got
Yeah.
4 small poles. Oh, it's so close. Oh, you missed.
Oh, he got the leg.
You got the leg. Oh,
Oh,
and he
and
overheat
he got
killed
it.
himself.
Oh, he got it.
That was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
It
got
was
1 leg
really,
left,
really
open
close.
orange. Look at that, nice match. I really
Yeah.
thought that Clutch had thrown it trying to chase that Veagle. But they managed to get it.
It appeared that they quickly realized and switched target priority to the guys that were just like pushing into them.
Yeah, look, they got the
Yeah.
they got the Incubus for double Ds there.
Yeah,
And
I think
that Incubus
they
had a lot of heavy machine guns, so that's a good pick as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they refocused their target. Like they didn't go like tunnel vision on that rival, and you see from the damage numbers from one of the Vigos like 191 and the Incubus 85 that they took out 2 mechs really quickly.
James Bomb
Which-
he didn't get taken out super quick, but he got halved. I think one of the SRM bombers on Clutch managed to halve him like straight away. So that puts
Yeah,
him
oh
massive.
yeah, probably
Yeah.
probably going for like a 1 shot in the back, but getting a side torso instead.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's a great result getting that side torso early on something like a Veagle.
Yeah. Like he says, it's basically essentially taken out of the game. It's like that's a huge chunk of DPS you're removing.
Okay, so for the next map, there is an option. Teams could, if they both agreed, they could choose Vitric. If they had problems with the glitches present, then they could opt not, and it would be Rubelite. I'm just checking. I believe it's Rubelite, this one. Rubelite. Just ask just to make sure.
Yep.
And as I'm sure the viewers heard that the stream did kick in, so I'm glad that's working. They would have heard the audio. I'll just make an announcement.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to announce. So if you want to chat at all while I do that. Let's see at everyone.
Just checking the stream. Seems to be okay from my side as well.
Good.
So that's good.
ToS. I'll just.
Hmm.
Yes, so it is correct that it's Rubelite. That's good.
Okay, that's good.
We need that.
Yeah, domination on Ruby. Yeah, of course. I mean, Rubelite is a map with pretty like if it was Conquest, like it's a map that requires a lot of like tactic and initiative to stay ahead of the game. Domination, it has some strong trading positions, and also some lanes for brawl pushes, backstabs. Is it 300 tons this drop?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, there's that announcement gone out. I'll publish that.
Yeah, both of these teams definitely don't have like a lack of experienced traders from what we've seen from these two teams, like in quick play or just normal faction play. So they're
Yeah.
pretty familiar with trading.
Yeah, both teams
Both
often
of,
trade, so it'll be interesting to see. But I have seen during this comp both teams push as well. So
yeah,
if I was playing against
it's
either of these teams, I would be aiming to make sure I could both trade and receive. I think most matches.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see, for example, 3 traders per team with 2 acting as a duo going for backstabs.
Mm.
But yeah, we have to see
Yeah,
how they plan this out.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if just say there was, a 5-man like quick rush either. So
Hmm.
one team could, go more tradey with some mechs to be able to receive a push, and the other team might go full receive, and then we'll have to see just based on positioning and movements.
Yeah,
I think it would be a mistake at this drop though, the second drop, to really go full on trade. I don't see that working. I think you'll need
yeah.
a decent amount of DPS just in case.
On this particular map, one thing that sort of like I can think of regarding going like a full brawl push would be the circle. Like usually when that happens on this map, teams have to be careful, like keep that in mind that to push the enemy out of the circle and go out of the circle themselves. Because usually when you push a trade heavy team, they try to make some distance between themselves and your brawl push so they can receive better, but at the same time they will be leaving the circle. So it is a factor on maps like these.
Definitely. Yeah, that was a very close. I'm just watching the stream has just ended now. That was a
Yeah,
very close
it
match,
really
wasn't it?
could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like that Buster Machine actually like was going for the final shot on the leg, but didn't manage to get the leg,
Yeah, missed it.
and the self destruct after went on. I didn't pay attention to the timer, like who had the time at that moment, because if
I
he
believe Clutch had 1 second on the timer.
okay,
Like
because
at the
if he
start,
got the
I didn't.
kill,
Yeah.
yeah, if he got the kill and blew himself up, then basically it would be the timer that decides the match.
Okay, they're both locked, both 300 tons. Let's launch. We'll see what they're going to bring.
Mm-hmm.
What we like to see, though, that first drop, very close, down to the wire. More like
Yeah,
that, please.
it's pretty good. I actually kind of like liked the sort of like more slow-paced approach that GNX took. It was more sort of like systematic. And Clutch handled it well.
Okay. Let's see who we got. I'll have a look at GNX.
Okay.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
So we got some trade. So we've got SRM Bomber Arctic Wolf, ERPPC AC-10 Night Gear. Yeah, ERPPC AC-10 Night Gear. A black lender that's... It's got...
Actually,
What's happened to this black lender?
both.
It's got 2 busters discoed.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
why
So
is he
don't hold it.
redropping? What? 6 SM and 2 micro pulse laser. That's interesting. 10 micro pulse black liner. I wonder if he's taken the wrong build, Buster. He's only got 6 small pulse lasers and 2 micro pulse lasers.
Okay.
Why are they saying redrop though? And I hope they're not waiting for me to say anything because I'm not a referee. Like,
Yeah. I
I'm not going to
think
make this call.
it's-
SRM Arctic
it's up
Wolf
to them.
for clutch. Why start over? I don't understand why they're asking for a redrop.
Okay. I guess.
I mean, if both teams are happy with a redrop, then it's whatever. But
Yeah.
so they got Gorse Night Gears. They've actually got very similar drop
Yeah.
decks.
Clutch. I was gonna say before someone disconnected that surprisingly the decks are chassis-wise identical. It's just that the
yeah,
builds
they
might be
got
different.
Gorse ER large instead, and
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, only one team needs to kill themselves, so.
Yeah.
Wait. So is Buster Machines discoed? Why are they
Oh
killing
no, and Clutch is counting the circle. Yeah, that's that should be the other way around.
It doesn't.
GNX, yeah, GNX should move into the circle, and
Oh,
Clutch should kill
please,
themselves.
Legal, don't. Can you leave, Jay?
Oh, who would?
It's random Jay come in.
Uh-huh.
I'll go down to the thing. There we go.
Right.
Legal, don't overheat yourself.
Yeah, it's 4 seconds only. Please.
But if he overheats himself, then like,
Yeah, if
we
he
have
overheats
to wait
himself,
like
we have to
7
wait.
minutes or something.
Okay. Fortunately, he couldn't overheat himself, and everything is good.
Okay. Yeah, Buster Machine disconnected. He has a weird build though. Maybe there's some. Are there some quirks he's going for? He's taken micro pulse and small pulse, and I suppose he's going for like duration quirks or something, and some armor quirks on the arms
Probably.
instead of like the micros, which is more common.
Yeah, that's probably what I can think of.
Hmm.
Didn't
Let's see.
although it's back in.
Oh, he's back in. I'm gonna try and build it. Is it? It's not a set of 8, is it? No.
He's saying keyboard froze, so probably a technical problem rather than a connection issue. So it's good. And GNX seems to be locked again.
Yeah, just waiting for them.
Yeah. Clutch is green, but
Yeah, well, I'm
they
not gonna send it if they
Yeah.
say that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 7 though.
Clutch is green, and they typed all good.
Yeah, I'll just clarify.
Yeah, I don't know if all good.
Yeah,
is a
no, they
response
need to say
GNX.
locked. I don't want to be like all good and then I send it and then they're like,
Yeah. That's
I'll just clarify. Okay, yeah, they say they're
it's
locked.
like, oh, we're talking to GNX guys. We didn't say
Yeah,
locked.
exactly. That's what I mean. Like, like you say, yep, all good, no worries. We'll do the redrop. Then I press go, and they're like, wait a minute. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 energy with the laser duration on the left arm. I'm just trying to figure out what this build is.
How many small pulses was that?
I hope it was 6, because if it was just 5 and 2 micro pulse, then it's just a bad build. It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go check it out now. I think he's in the same lance. Let's have a look.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Why are my overlays not working? Okay, there we go.
It's a laser in the head and 6 laser in the left arm, so go figure. It's basically to get the armor quirks on the side torsos, I think.
Oh, he's one-sided,
Yes.
and he's what quirks do they have in that right arm? He's missing 3 potential energies there. Oop, bit too
Yeah,
far
I have
out.
to double check. Might be range, might be duration.
I don't see anything. There are no right arm quirks except for like armor and stuff. I don't know. It's strange. Anyway,
Then okay.
whatever. Let's not focus too much on it. So yeah, they're both got in the circle the exact same amount of time. And
Yeah,
we've got
it's like
Clutch.
identical.
Yeah, Clutch is setting up
X.
on the shelf, and GNX are they're setting up, but they've only got AC 10, so it's not going to work for them against ER large cores.
Yeah. Potato Lobster moving down this ramp should be careful. Although Clutch is not in a position to see him yet. They should, but they're not covering that angle that he's coming.
Yeah, he could have been punished quite a bit there.
Yeah.
If they were in the right position. He's got... So I think the advantage is on Clutch at the moment. They got those high positions. As long as they can get in some damage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like, yeah,
Look,
GNX is sending like one Nightshade to either platform. But I think the weapons, the range and weapon advantage is on the Clutch side, at least for this phase of the fight.
Yeah, look. Giyu just got hit by a very nice strike and some Gorse damage. So he's 77% already. I mean, it is pretty superficial, but... It started.
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting in any trades as a...
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's down to
At this-
66% without basically doing anything.
Yeah, that was a big chunk of health.
Yeah.
He's missing his right arm, although...
No, there would have been stripped. It would have nothing in it, but...
Yes. Although, GNX is trying to do a flank
Yeah, I can see it over here.
with two Black Lanners. Although I think...
they're going for the
Clutch,
circle mech. Look. They're
yeah,
going...
I think Clutch has seen them. And I think Lagull is in a very serious trouble unless these Nightshades can get back shots on these Black Lanners. Otherwise, Lagull is going to go down.
He's done, I think. Yeah, he's leaked. He's dead.
Yeah.
Great.
He's getting 3v1.
Excellent,
yeah.
excellent response there.
Yeah, that was
Spheroid
a
did
really
get
good
pretty
move.
hurt, but Buster Machine looked like he copped 1 in the torso, but he's alright.
Yeah.
So that was the
The
right
AC-10
response.
Nightshares. Yeah, the AC-10 Nightshares used this window to close in, and now they're in their optimum.
Potato Lobster's going to get jumped by the Black Lanners on Clutch. They're going in
I
on
think
him.
they're going to get him.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so
I
too.
think they're gonna
Yeah,
get
he's
him.
red CT. And the Night Gears on Overwatch are getting him as well.
Yeah.
GNX are
is
coming back now,
responding.
but they got the back shots from the Night Gears. If they can
Yeah.
work these back shots, it'll... Okay,
Yes.
Potato Lobster's down. They hitting him.
Yeah, it's basically up to these Nightshares to just farm. Like, they're
They are getting
completely
into a bit
unopposed.
of... They are getting into a bit of a bad spot.
Yeah.
This maybe. Valkyrie shut down, dead.
Yep. Goss Peeps is pretty hurt in his Nightshade.
Yeah, he's getting
He
getting
got-
worked by Giyu from the AC-10s.
Yeah, Extra Better got James bombed, the Arctic Wolf, and now it's only the Nightshares. One of them is very fresh.
Not for long. He's got to get that kill. There he goes. Now they might be able
Yep.
to do something. Buster's going in. He's pretty fresh.
Yeah, the Lanners are coming in, and yeah, Buster's like 85%.
Oh, he just
that
lost
was
a half
nice
torso.
back shot.
Nice back shot.
That was a nice back shot.
I don't think it'll do enough, but
No.
unfortunately,
I think
it
it's-
wasn't the side with all his weapons.
Yes.
They're both halved. No, he's open. He's open CT. That's the way. Missed.
Oh, he missed.
They're pretty hurt,
Command is happy to hear of your success
Yeah.
and
but another good game.
achievements,
Another pretty close game.
Yeah, it was really close. I
think
mean,
The
I
GNX
think
GNX
GNX,
ganking the Arctic Wolf was the key one. The key
yeah,
moment.
GNX sort of like recognized what the situation was, quickly jumping on the Arctic Wolf. At the same time, Clutch had a Black Lantern of their own trying to cover the flanks on the left side where GNX came up. However, he was too far back. He was basically, based on his position, he was expecting a backstab on the shelf, not the two Black Lanterns basically coming out of the under the platform going for the Arctic Wolf. He was expecting more like sort of like a wide flank. That's why he was not in position to warn the Arctic Wolf. He couldn't even see the approaching mechs.
Yeah, they took
Which
an interesting sort of big flanking maneuver and then coming in. I think
yeah, that's
if a few of their mechs had seismic, I think that would have helped a lot in that regard.
um I
Let's
I
see.
still would say that GNX would have pulled it off because the left side of
Solaris
Clutch.
City.
Yeah, because the left side of Clutch, who was being like sort of like screened by the Black Lantern, the Black Lantern was too far wide to basically just counting on GNX to go for a wide flank rather than just like rushing from onto the platform.
Okay, so now we've got Solaris City. GNX have one too many pilots. To drop one of those. So this will be, what is it? 400 tons now. Is that the drop? Or are we still?
Yeah, I think
No, this is
it
the
doesn't go
350.
50-50?
No,
Yeah, that's the
this is the
350 then.
350 tons. Yeah, next is 400 tons. Yeah, so we have the
Okay.
350 ton drop.
Yeah, so it's basically the wild card drop where everything is possible.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like 5 summoners, 5 SRM summoners. You can really use the verticality on this map, especially in domination. The domination circles just completely up and down, up and down. Lots of platforms and ways to move around.
Yeah, the summoner is a really good pick for like if it's like a 5 deck of summoners. You can make quick work of anything.
I mean, you can even take a mix of different summoners, right? You don't have to take all SRM ones.
Mm.
You could take some PPC ones, some Laser Vomit, some UAC 10s. I can see a lot of different things like that working, but I do think that having jump jets is a big advantage, which would lead me to.
Yeah.
I don't think I would take like an Orion, for example. Even though it's great at brawling,
No.
I don't think I'd take an Orion on this map because of the verticality aspect and the low mounts it has.
Yeah.
Want something with lots of jump jets to be able to get up.
Yeah, there are quite a like even Orions, like if you have the ability to dictate where you fight, could work, but jump jets on this map is really powerful.
So they're locked at 350.
Yeah, I've seen also like mixed stuff like gargoyles and mistlynxes together, sort of like mistlynxes to
Yeah.
jump around,
Yeah,
getting on their backs, and gargoyles acting like sort of like an hammer and anvil approach to fighting. But yeah, a lot of different combination can be taken here.
what is it? 80. We could take 4 gargoyles though on this drop. Yeah, you can take 4 gargoyles and 1 mistlynx.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that'd be better than just 5 summoners.
Yeah, or you can go for taking something like double Vipers and like stuff like that. I don't think any of these teams have used Vipers yet.
Mm. Like double
Although,
Viper and then 3 bigger mechs.
yeah,
Okay,
although
well, both teams are locked at 350 for GNX, 345 for Clutch. So let's see what happens.
Clutch. Yeah, we'll see what they bring. I wouldn't even be surprised to see some like really heavy anchor mech like a Kodiak or a Direwolf as the center of a push, but it is slow for this mode, so it's gonna slow you
Can you do
down.
like 3 executioners and a bunch of smaller mechs?
Probably,
Maybe?
yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
it
that?
can.
Yeah, you could do, for example, 3 executioners and
All
there you go.
right.
Exactly. I was
Ah,
just about to see it. Look at that. They've both got it.
yeah,
They've
I mean,
got the triple assaults. Okay, so Clutch. Let's have a look.
so you're doing clutch? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go to GNX.
Massive Ultra 20, 2 Ultra 10, 2 Ultra 5 Direwolf. 3 Ultra 5, 2 Ultra 10 Dire. An Exy with pulses. Mislinks has heavy
Alright.
machine gun micro pulse. Mislinks with the same. Yep. What do we got on the other
So yeah, GNX have 3 UAC Madcat 2s, Madcat 2
side? Like
CBs.
standard ones?
And yes,
10s and
UAC 5,
5s.
UAC
Yeah.
10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no,
UAC 5 and 10.
one's got LBX 10s and Ultra 10s.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. 12
Yeah, now
small
I see the
pulse Nova.
barrels. 12 small pulse Nova and an Incubus 2. I think it's the same build as their first drop. Let me check.
Regular machine guns and 3
Ye-
medium pulse.
It's yeah, 3 medium pulse, 5 machine guns.
I gotta say, I think I like Clutch's drop deck better.
Yeah,
I think the
I
double
mean-
mislinks XE double Dias, even if it's not more effective, it's just a pretty cool drop deck, honestly. I like it.
yeah, they need to use these direwolves
Mhm.
like as best as they can
Yeah.
because GNX has a more mobile deck, which on this map is sort of like a good thing to have.
The Dias are sort of... They're taking up a firing line at the moment. Or they
Mhm.
look like they're trying to. But
Yeah,
GNX are nowhere
with-
near their firing line at all. So
yeah, with the dyers, I mean, you cannot afford going the wrong way. Sort of like you're gonna go for out of the fight like for like 7-8 minutes if you do that on this map. And it seems like GNX are sort of like they're taking the same approach, like waiting to see what the enemy's doing.
yeah, both teams are sort of waiting, just probably doing a bit of scouting, getting set up. I find on this map, pushing can be very, very dangerous. Pushing through these choke points you can see on the map here, I'm showing people.
Yes,
Can
I
be
mean, I'm not
extremely
blaming.
dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not blaming these guys for kind of like being cautious because this map like is very unforgiving for making a mistake.
How do I cast
Either-
this? Do I do a massive... Look at this, like a
Yeah.
drop down?
Okay, so Incubus from GNX is probably in some danger. No, that's fine.
No,
he has
he
support.
was scouting and he
Yes.
was alright.
Yeah, he has support from one of the Mad Cats, so that's fine.
So the
Oh, the
Dyers are
Mad Cat
looking.
turned around. The Mad Cat turned around from that angle, and the Dyers are coming.
They're getting some shots in. Got some shots in against
Yes.
Potato Lobster there. Down
Like
8%.
Gyu was looking at that angle.
Yeah,
The
and then he
moment
walked
he
away.
turned around, the moment he turned around, the direwolves showed up.
There's a light mech. There's a mislinks for Clutch. that's
Oh,
gone
potato
out to Alpha.
lobster! Potato lobster just eating it from those direwolves. Well,
He's still
GNX
got all
has
his
started
armor.
to. Yeah. GNX has started to return some fire.
But look, the mislinks went out to Alpha, all the way on the side of the map. Look, one of the mislinks is out of the fight at the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
All the assaults still have armor. There's a lot of spread ballistic damage so far. The Xy's got to be careful here.
Yeah. I think the two mislinks are screening so that, for example, GNX is not doing some sort of like a pincer move. Although I would argue that one of these
Xy's
mislinks is
getting aggressive here. How we going? Still got our armor.
Yep.
Mislink's just trying to get aggressive on this side.
Yeah. Clutch, I think, is going to be at a disadvantage if they try to push onto this ramp.
Oh, all the mislinks and the Nova are going at it in the middle.
Oh,
That's very dangerous.
I don't
for
think
the
the
mislinks.
I don't think the mislinks can get out of this.
The Xy's coming to back him up now, though.
Oh, nice. This is.
The
this is what
mislink's
should
legs
happen.
almost destroyed already.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
that-
12 small posts is no joke.
No, that's-
On the Nova.
surely isn't. How are these guys going? Colonel David is
Oh.
open CT.
Yeah, I think here's the thing with the center. You don't want to commit like this to the center with.
I'm not watching the center. Oh, they've just pushed the center in,
Yes,
and the Xy's
it's
gone.
like the center is a very, very risky place.
Squishy Pillow Cannon got a back shot though on Giyu. That was pretty lucky. And the Nova's looked like he's getting jumped. Yep, Nova's gone. So it's
Yeah.
barely even. Potato Lobster's copping it from the Direwolf Colonel.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Again, the center is a very risky place to be. You shouldn't push into it without the full team, and if you push into it, you have to have a getaway plan.
I think Clutch have got it.
I do think so as well.
Yep. Clutch have it. Pretty sure.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, so the
Good,
Mad Cats...
good on those. Good.
Back it up.
I was just going to say the Mad Cats tried to jump the Xy and basically got destroyed from it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say good on these direwolves for sort of like staying ahead of the game, knowing that. Okay, so GNX is doing a really fast push into the center area, which means that the defense line against those direwolves would no longer be there. So basically, they're taking it. They're taking those, and they killed the only Mad Cat that was defending it, and basically, you put the enemy in the same trap that the Xy fell into, and you wrap it up.
Yeah, those Dyers they're doing big damage numbers, 700 and 800 apiece. The rest
Yeah,
are
good
only
on
doing
them.
small, but didn't need to. And a nice spread
Yeah.
from the... I guess the two Mad Cats only did 200 odd apiece.
Yeah,
Another nice win from
I would
Clutch.
say that, for example, GNX, I kind of like doubt like if that move in towards the center was necessary, like with that many numbers, when you're actively trading with two direwolves on the other side, because the Mistlink's legs were basically like close to being destroyed, and the Nova has already won the battle on that side. Yeah, of course. I mean, seeing it from the sky
Yeah,
looks easier, but
the
yeah.
bird's eye
But
view
on
is
a map
much
like
easier.
that you don't have lines, that there are buildings everywhere, decisions like that
Frozen City Night
happen.
Classic. Here we are. Okay. Just going to tell the next teams, Helgrim and Omen, that we're up to the 4th drop now. Might
Okay.
be a few minutes late. Okay. So now we have a small map, assault, and 400 tons. So, a few dyes and X's and mad cats being used. I know I could see, again, I could see brawl, mid-range or long-range being taken on this heavier drop.
Yeah, Frozen City Knights. Honestly, still you can either take brawl, trade, kite, extreme range.
Yeah, there's a lot of different options. I mean,
Yeah. Of course,
especially
the
with
tunnel
assault,
is
like
always.
you could even do that thing where you just go right out to the corner of the map, like down the low ground, and just sit. And
Yeah.
then if they go to take the assault base, you just go, okay, well, you get your 1
Mhm.
point. You really don't want
Yeah.
to cap the assault base as a team in this league. It's just
Yes, it's basically losing points if you do
yeah.
that. Losing potential
It's
points.
better just to push for the loss for your team and
Yeah.
just get 2 kills. If you get 2 kills, it's 3 times as good as capping the base.
Yeah.
I suppose it could be
Mhm.
certain situations where you want to deny the enemy team points, but I don't think either of these teams are in that situation.
Yeah.
They'll be wanting to maximize their points. How are we going? Well, GNX are almost ready before team 1. They're looking all green. 400 tons. I haven't been really keeping track of the mechs, except that I do know that, as you said, the Vipers haven't been taken. Not very much, at least.
Yeah, they've both taken lanners quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think each of them taken like 4 times.
Lanners and Mistlinks, pretty popular
Yeah,
choices.
Clutch been taking the mislinks. Arctic Wolves been taken.
Night Gears.
Although, yeah,
Yeah,
they've
so it's a
taken
bit of a
night gears.
mix of things.
Yeah. Clutch, GNX still has their dire wolves. And Clutch only has used 1 Xe so far and 2 direwolves. I think Clutch would be saving Xes and direwolves for the last drop, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess the remaining dyes and Xes will be taken. Drop 5.
Yeah, this drop. Yeah, it's sort of an open. Also, another thing is that I've seen GNX liking Kodiak 3s a lot, so that's also a possibility for them here.
Yeah, or really, I suppose you could go Kodiaks with the high mounts in on Canyon as well. Would be quite good. So maybe
Mhm.
we'll see more dyes and X's in this drop, and then see the Kodiaks in the last.
Yeah.
Lots of different options. Both teams sitting with one. Oh no, clutch ready. Clutch are locked. GNX have readied up, but they're not locked yet. There they are. Let's go. Both
Locked.
400. So I think we'll just be over time. We've got 10 minutes until the official start of the next match, but hopefully those teams will wait. It will be good to cast. Let's have a look. Oh, Gargoyle. We've got GNX. We've got
On GNX, let me see.
Onion Brawlers for GNX, LBXs and SRM6.
Okay.
Pulse Pulse Vomit Gargoyle, and ERPPC Small Pulse Exy. What do we have on Clutch?
Clutch is going for the trade option. They have a direwolf
Mid range.
with Daka. I see UAC barrels. Oh, it's a two UAC 10, 3 UAC 5s, or that seems to be.
Yep.
2 Timberwolves, Laser Vomit, Daka, Nightshare, and two Daka Nightshares. Yeah, so basically they're going for a full receive. They're actually
Look where Gorse Peeps is going. He's loving it.
Yeah, they are going for a really dedicated receive here.
That's good. I was afraid that they had
Yes.
they had full trade, but no, they've got a good receive deck by the look of it.
Yep.
And so the Exy is the only trade option for GNX, and he's doing a bit of peeky pokey with the peeps.
Yeah. Although I would say that with the deck that Clutch has taken, this Xe should be able to out-trade these guys if they want to sort of like soften them up. But it's just one Xe.
Now, if you had known what Clutch would have taken, imagine just taking 4 X's with peeps and receive. Like, it would be pretty brutal if you had a lot of those X's pop-tarting. That Clutch would then have to push. But as it is, it's going to be a bit slow to start with, I think.
Yeah. The Clutch is keeping the direwolf hidden. Sort of like keeping GNX guessing, because
Are they going
they're
tunnel?
not seeing as...
They're going ice tunnel.
I think that... Yes, they are.
Oh,
The
look at
Gargoyles
this.
and the Rhines are going tunnel.
They're going to go tunnel. Send it, boys.
If I was Clutch, I would expect this because I'm not seeing as much movement or presence. And
They
look
do-
at where Gauss Peeps is.
Yeah, look where they're watching though.
It's basically looking
Oh
like
no!
all the way down the tunnel.
Oh, look at that!
And
he knows.
Like imagine single
and look,
filing.
Colonel David in the Dire is moving as well. He's on the move. Look.
I think they probably have read it.
No, they're not doing it though. Look, they faked it. They decided to come back. The Xy's heading over the top. No. Come on, do something.
I think both of these teams are not seeing each other. Like, it's basically okay. So where's the rest of them? Like, one side is seeing an Xe, the other side is seeing like a Timber and a Nightshare, and both probably are wondering, okay, so where's the rest of them? And honestly, I think that move that they made towards the tunnel was based on an assumption that, oh, they're coming towards the tunnel because we're not seeing them. They wanted to go sort of like meet
maybe they
them.
thought that Clutch were going to push tunnel rather than them
so
pushing tunnel. Yeah, you're right. That might have been the case.
Sort of, they're guessing right now because they don't want to commit to the disadvantageous.
I was hoping I was going to see an ice tunnel push. I just wanted to see it in the memes.
No.
I was like, yeah, let's
Okay,
do it. Send it in the ice tunnel. Are they going to take the really super long way around?
These Orions. Okay, so Gauss Peeps should see these guys. Like, yes, he's seeing them. He's firing at them. So
yeah, you can see them. Doing very little damage, but he's seen them.
Yeah. Like the scouting was the key part, because
that's a good
if they miss this wave, they can just sneak this huge brawl wave all the way up to their backs.
So I'm getting a bit worried that these onions are going to get in for free too much.
Yeah.
I think Clutch need to be... They're shooting, but they're not doing much to them. I think they need to be ready to...
Yeah, I think GNX has realized that it's them who are short on range, and they need the points.
They're getting a bit of damage into them now, starting to soften them up as they come in, which they're going to need. Exy, you need to go in too. You can't be just peeping now that their boys are pushing.
Yeah, at least you just keep peeping.
Yeah,
because,
they're sending it into the Daka. Look at this Daka firing line.
Yeah.
They got in pretty... Oh, where's this guy? Oh, the left torso's of Picard's almost off. Yeah. Protect that.
I think these two Timbers getting crossfires on them is going to be massive.
They're going for those
Oh,
left torsos.
Yeah, the dire wolf is waiting for them. Oh, this dire wolf is just chewing through armor.
Look at this brutal brawl it ended up winning with.
Yep.
It's so close too. It's really close.
It is close.
I think Clutch have it.
But I think Clutch has the upper hand now.
Yeah.
It's like they
Squishy Peter
like
count.
pushing.
It's 2. Oh, it's 2-2.
Oh,
Oh, Ghost Peep self-destructed as well.
oh, it's 2v1 versus. Okay,
Oh.
so the Timber needs to finish this off.
The Timbers. Oh, he's legged as well.
Got it.
He got it.
He's got it. Yeah.
That was great. That was a good.
Yeah, that was a super close one. It's like the thing that won this was basically the deck that Clutch took. If that direwolf was a traditional Gaussier large trait direwolf, it would have been done. The direwolf just farmed was taking like chunks of armor out of these mechs that are coming in, and they didn't focus the dire first. They went after the Nightjeer. This direwolf like had time.
Yeah. They did a nice spread of damage really. Potato Lobster only doing 238, but apart from him, they were all sitting pretty nicely.
Extra better for being focused the first for the brawl wave. Doing like 423 is very good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was a good receive. Probably GNX could have gone with another Dakamech to sort of like.
I would have liked to see two X's.
Yeah. To sort of like have that trade advantage with the 3 brawlers.
Yeah, if they had taken 2 X's, they could have used that extra PPC Pop Tart to soften up Clutch a bit more before they had to push.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've just let Helgrim and Omen know that the last drop is coming up now. So straight away, once it's over, we'll be out of here and kicking Clutch and GNX, getting them ready.
Yep.
We've actually lost a bunch of Clutch and GNX.
Probably making mechs.
Making mechs. I hope they're not making mechs. I hope they're double checking mechs. You shouldn't be making mechs now just before the drop.
Even though the Clutch managed to take so far 3 drops versus 1 drop by GNX, the score is actually pretty close. Not counting the 1v1. I don't know who won the 1v1. Was it GNX?
Let me check. The 1v1 was... Yes, GNX won it. GNX won it.
Yeah, so the score line is 35-30 in favor of Clutch. So GNX still has the opportunity to basically take the win of the series. So very, very close match.
And that's that's the way that this tournament works. It's based mainly on kills. There's 1 point from winning the match, and then the rest is all on kills. So if you lose closely, as has been happening, and then you win one strongly, you can easily be ahead on points. I think could you win? Can you win the match even if you lose 4 drops? Is that possible? I don't think so. Because if you... it's 40 points, right? The enemy team gets. And you get 7. 7 times 4 is
Mm.
28 plus 1. You just can't. So you could
Yeah.
lose 4 drops, and the match could end up being 39 to 40,
Yes,
which is,
I think so.
yeah. I just did the maths, yeah. So, but you can definitely. It's obvious you can win. You can win the match having won only 2 drops.
Unless shenanigans happens on domination drops.
Oh, of course,
And
yeah. You could win all
yeah,
5, right? If they cap them out every time.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
it's
even
like
factor that in. Yeah.
yeah,
A team could. Yeah, a team could win all 5 drops. The other team could get 4 kills each time, so it would be 5 to
yeah.
somehow 5 to
Yeah. So it's kind of
36.
like it's basically everything in the air. So
yeah, I didn't.
teams need to get those kills regardless of like what's happening. They need the kills.
So we've got 385 tons rather for clutch locked. So I'm going to presume that's a mix of X's with either Kodiaks or Dyers.
I would expect Xyz because they've only taken 1 so far. They have 4 to use.
Yaldane messaging me.
I think that it's the same thing with GNX as well. I think they've only taken 1 XC so far.
Of course, Peeps is locked. Waiting on GNX. Okay, and they're gonna Helgrim and Omen are gonna wait for us, so that's nice of them. They can.
Yeah, that's good.
And GNX are ready. 490 versus. Wait. Clutch are 385, not 485. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
I completely missed that. My brain just did not compute that. Okay, so yeah, they're dropping. They're dropping significantly under.
Things.
Yeah.
That said, I saw a team, I think Legio, taking 4 Shadow Cats.
Yep.
And a rival against Xyz and Direwolves.
Yeah, maybe this will be a bunch of rivals with a couple of assaults. Let's have a look.
Okay,
I completely missed that. Yaldane was busy messaging me, so I just did not compute. Okay, so we got 3 Spirit Bears from GNX with the big brawling builds, and 2 Xyz.
So yeah, Clutch does have their direwolves, but 3 mechs with really mobile, like kiting profile. Like they have 2 direwolves, Daka. One of them Garcia large, one of them UAC 2s or AC 2s. They do have.
Legol looks like he's moving really slow here.
It's an AC10. It's AC10 BPC.
I know, but it's not a kiting mech, not against a spirit bear. I'm sorry.
Okay.
he's gonna get caught. He's going real slow.
Oh yeah, he's really slow. I don't know, because you can make that mech faster. Honestly,
I would be extremely surprised if Clutch won this. Just got to say it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a massive GNX win in the mech lab. So we got an ultraviolet with AC2s.
Yeah, I would say so
because yes.
Yeah, because the Nightshade is Garcia large.
Yeah.
They have to pull something like really
No, even
radical
worse.
off.
Even worse. The
Yeah.
Nightshade is Gorse ERPPC.
Oh, that's
He
so
doesn't even
few
have
DPS.
the ER large. Like,
Yeah, you need DPS for going through so much armor.
in saying that,
And these two XPs,
they are getting some damage done on James.
these two XCs will be able to sort of like make those direwolves to keep their heads down.
Yeah,
And
they're
the
trading.
Spirit Bears are waiting. That said, I mean, these Spirit Bears don't have jump jets. So it's sort of...
But the Dyers, look, the Dyers, I don't think we'll be able to see them at the moment. Oh, they will now.
Yeah.
Valkyr will. That's what the Xy's job is, I presume, to keep the Dyers
Lagul
occupied.
should be able to see these Spirit Bears.
He
like-
did. He shot.
Oh,
he shot
yeah.
at one.
Yeah, and also Extra Better sees them.
Yeah.
So they know. That's at least one thing.
Yeah, and this is what I thought should have happened earlier. The Spirit Bears are going to take the long path. That's what they need to do, see? And they're going to set up a pincer.
Yep.
And because of the way Clutch's drop deck is, they can't really punish these Xy's. Like,
honestly,
they can't jump the Xy's. James Bomb just wrecked himself, though, by over jumped and landed in the open.
Honestly, these direwolves need to move forward.
Yeah, towards the Xy's. Yeah.
Yeah, towards the SC and put fire constantly on them.
And away from the Spirit Bears.
Yeah, away from the Spirit Bears. And these other three mechs should move towards the Xy's right away.
It's too late now, though. That's the beauty of it. If they try and push the Xy's, they're not fast enough. If they had a couple of Rivals instead of the slower Vapor Eagles, they might have been able to do something like that. Having said that, James is really like... He's giving him away a lot of armor. The Eagles moving on.
These guys just like are waiting for
the Spirit Bears.
inevitable.
I'm on the Spirit Bears. I'm ignoring the Xy's for now.
Yes, yeah, I'm looking at them. It's just
send it, boys. Get them.
Yeah, when you see Spirit Bears, you have to know what's coming.
They're going. They're sending it.
Yeah. And good thing to note is that Spirit Bears were saving their masks up until now, which is the correct thing to do. And the Nightshade is caught out like, in the worst possible position.
Oh no, he's jumped away. They got him. They're hurting him a lot.
Yeah.
Spirit Bears are getting wrecked. Oh,
yes,
one's still fresh. Xy's need to get in.
Yeah. Okay, they got one of the Xy's. Oh, the Spirit Bears are coming in.
They're getting the... Oh, the vehicle's still alright. They just blew his arms off, which has nothing in them.
Okay, one of the Spirit Bears is down. The other one is really hurt.
Clutch are going to win it. They might win it.
I think they might... They might just... Yeah, they would be... Oh, okay, so the Veagle 1 is not completely toothless. It's 2 SRM6s and 2 ERPPCs, so it actually... Yeah, so he actually does have DPS.
Oh, I can't believe GNX is losing this.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, I can't believe it. Kill Valkyrie still got his torso.
Yep, it's over.
Far out. Yep. Well played. Well played, honestly,
yeah,
Clutch.
I would say that was pretty well received.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the key was that they ignored the Xy's. I think they posted one mech to deal with them. I think they recognized one of the Xy's was hurt. And they dedicated both of the Dyers.
The AC Dyer, look. Colonel David, 965 damage. The other one, 858.
Yes. It's
brutal
basically
farm.
that's reading the game correctly. It's like, hey, we have like a giant wave coming towards us. Let's deal with them first. Because the Xy's, as much as like as good as they are, like they don't have the giant DPS that these Spirit Bears have. And it's always good to take the mechs that can put out the most damage
I really
fight
wouldn't have.
first.
I really wouldn't have. I didn't. Well, you all heard me. I just didn't call that would happen. All right, I'm going to kick these guys out. Out you go. GG's. Got a show to go. Off you go. And we're going to invite Mr. Yosso. Who is team one on this? Let's see. Helgrim was the 1v1 winner, and they chose team one. So I'm going to invite Yaldane now. Where is he? Oh, he's deployed. Actually, maybe they didn't wait. Or maybe he's warming up.
Probably. Let me.
Let's see. Oh no, yeah, so Bacon Lord isn't ready, so it's just Jarl Dane's warming up. Which is fine. They waited for us, so we'll definitely wait for them. So let's see.
Yep.
Okay, so I have to move these guys because they need to be team two. Yep, Bacon's on top of it. Go, move them down. Change this to domination. And we're going right back to the start. So this is nice. We can just go straight to the next match. Same lobby, same stream, everything. We're going to go straight back to Caustic Valley. Where are we? I've lost Caustic Valley. There it is, up the top. Thought it was. Okay. All set up. Mr. Jarl. Is he out yet? No, I'm still deployed. That's alright. Oh, yep, they're out of their match at least now. I will invite them once the Jarl leaves the lobby. He just deployed again, actually. Okay.
It's just like, is he in testing grounds or something, or just deployed? Although,
I don't know.
do I have him even on my list?
Yeah, that's alright. I don't think
it's fine.
I don't think either team minds waiting at all, so it's no issue. They seemed pretty happy to have the match streamed. Well, while we wait, I'm going to get myself a glass of water, so I will leave you and the stream in silence.
You do that.
Okay, back. No, they're up now. Invite to lobby. Thanks for waiting, and we're good to go. So starting a little bit behind schedule. Helgrim came in with 245 tons. Wonder if they're just ready. They might have been
Probably.
practicing their builds.
They were in a group, so probably they've set things up.
Oh, they're locked. Easy. Easy as that.
Good and quick.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if... I don't think we'll see a bunch of Vapor Eagles again.
Yeah, I would expect from, at least from Eisen, I would expect a uniform drop deck, like all Arctic Wolves, all Vipers, or all, I don't know, Lanners, I think.
Well,
They've been doing that,
well,
and they've been
it
doing
can't
that.
be completely uniform.
Yeah,
That would be
they've been
40.
doing
That would
that,
be
and they've been
49-ton
doing it.
mechs.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, they have been doing a lot of uniform drops, definitely.
yeah, sort of like everyone on the same page
Mm.
and same builds. And they're
Omen,
definitely
Omen have 250 tons, not locked yet, but sitting. So we expected 245, 250 in this.
yeah, and Eisen definitely is not unfamiliar with brawling. That's what they do, and that's what they're really good at.
Yeah. Both are locked. Let's go. Have Eisen been winning their first drops? I don't know.
I
Some research should have perhaps done before the stream.
I would say from the games that I watched, I want to say yes. I think one game they lost the first drop but won the second.
I mean, I've streamed both of them. I just can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one of the game one they both the first two drops, and the other one they lost the first one and won the second one. I think.
I love it. We've got nuclear weapons die, and then we've got the gang Al. The
Well,
catchphrase, boys. Okay, let's have a look. I'll look at Eisen.
Command, coming in.
Eisen have
okay.
Target area and engage any hostiles.
SPL Black Lenners.
Okay,
4 of
so
them and a
Black Omen.
Mistlings.
Black Omen have opted for 2 Gargoyles and 2 Mistlingses and a Viper. So the Gargoyles looks
Yeah,
like
small pulse gargoyles.
a lot of lasers.
10
Yeah,
heavy machine
small
guns,
pulse
Viper.
Yeah, small pulse, micro, and yeah, the Mistlingses are heavy machine guns. And the Viper.
So,
Okay.
I think this will come down to the focus fire.
Yep. They're sending each their scout mech forward to put up UAVs, see what's what.
V-Sweeper's going pretty deep with that Viper.
Yeah. Although in a center area, hugging that wall, that
Yeah, it's pretty
little
safe.
platform
Yeah.
is fine. But they need to be careful which gate they push out. They can use these
Here we go, they're
structures.
sending it. Looks like
Yeah,
they're
they
going
can
to
use
push
these
left.
structures to just.
They're going to
Oh,
Taro.
Targata can get caught out.
They're going to
Oh,
jump
a
on the gargoyles.
NASCAR. There's a mini NASCAR going on.
It looks like a mini NASCAR around this little block. They got
Yeah,
Taro, but they're
Targata's
getting the
lagged.
gargoyles.
Yeah.
The gargoyles aren't actually going down that quick, though.
Yeah, gargoyles are defending themselves pretty well, I would say.
Nuclear's about to go down. He's done.
Yep.
How's the... How are we looking? Who's
Percentages are heavily in favor
Oh,
of Black
Deathlord
Omen.
suddenly died.
Yeah, percentages are heavily in favor of Black Omen. Dio is lagged
Yaldane's about
and
to
is
go.
going down. Yeah, Yaldane's gone.
And just one left.
Armstar has gone down, and there's one Mistlinks left to sail,
Trying
and
to
they're
click on these
after him.
guys. Will they get V-Sweeper? V-Sweeper is lagged. Can he protect himself? No, he
And
can.
yes, you can. So, first thing first, Aizen was setting up for a receive push. However, this big chunk of, I can only
yeah.
describe it as a big chunk of poop on the ground. So
Yeah.
this big chunk basically masked the push from Black Omen. So Aizen needed to position themselves in a better location to
Yeah.
receive a push.
Look at that Taro double lead. He got caught out.
Yes, it's like that little structure basically I would say played a major part in Black Omen being able to close in and sort of like seal the deal.
Yeah. And
In the first
I
minutes
can
of the game.
guarantee you those gargoyles had max leg armor.
I would bet on it. I would
Yeah.
bet on it. Like,
I'd bet a lot of money those gargoyles had max leg armor, and they did not go down fast.
nope.
They stayed up.
Yeah.
The thick legs.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting on this map. Either like one thing I would expected more was some teams to post mechs on top of those platforms, so when the enemy mechs push out of the gates, they get back shots on them. That's probably what I would have tried in some of these things to see if I can get some like a back shot as they come in one by one.
I'll just clarify. I believe it's Victric, but I'll just make sure that the teams do agree to that. Okay. So yes, we're good to go. Little bit of pilot shuffling going on here.
Mm.
Pilots out, some new pilots in.
Yep.
So presumably
Mhm.
we don't have any AMD enthusiasts amongst us in the lobby.
I think Yaldane has an AMD card, and
Yeah, he does.
he's like, I'm gonna go Vitric, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Gonna enjoy the pink hues. Yeah, he streamed. That's right,
Yeah.
didn't he? He streamed and it was pink,
Yes.
and it was pink. Oh no. It's 300 tons. 290.
290. What can they do with 300 tons? 5 Hellfires? Probably, maybe. They seem to like that drop deck, 5 Hellfires, but we will see.
Well, they're at 290, so... Oh, the Deathlords... So they can't be 5 Hellfires. They could be 4.
Yep. And
I think
Yaldane says locked.
I think you'd want at least one jump jet mech on this map.
Yeah.
Just for a bit
I
of
would
scouting
say
and flexibility.
a small pulse Nova would be pretty good. Here.
Well, 290 it is. And then Omen, currently at 300. Not locked, of course, but
Mm. Based on what I've seen from Omen, they like to have an anchor mech rather than going full uniform. 1 or 2 anchor mechs with good DPS.
yeah, we have seen
With,
that in past matches, streamed matches, definitely.
yeah.
Almost ready. Full green board. Locked. Let's go. I'm watching the stream now. It's up to the potato rotato.
Yep, I am looking at it.
Okay, let's see. We've got the Gang Alfrex and the die. Used to be die and rage quick, but censored by PGI.
Yes.
Oh, 5. I was going to start with Eisen, but I'm not going to anymore. 5 Mad Dog C's. From Omen.
Okay, so
This
that's
was-
basically a full reversal.
This was
Like,
not expected.
Eisen-
Oh, they've
Yeah.
got the AC20s. AC20s and LDX20 builds.
This is the favorite drop deck of Legio,
Oh, really?
Russian
I have
team.
not seen that. Okay, so we've got dual machine guns, mislinks. And then we've got SRM6 small pulse Timberwolf, 2 peeps, 3 AC5 Jade Kite, and then 2 Gorse Rifle, 4 large Mad Cat.
Okay, yeah, this is sort of like a This looks like a mismatched deck.
Yeah.
but-
I would have predicted that they would have switched these decks.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's exactly as I was gonna say. It's like it's a full reversal. Like Black Omen has gone full uniform deck, and
yeah.
Eisen has gone for anchor.
I don't know about these mad dogs.
I feel like the Nightshade and the Mad Cat can punish these Mad Dogs pretty badly.
Yeah. No, they're doing the right thing. They're coming around the left side here, the sort of zone
Yeah.
out. But then the Night Gears and Mad Cat are going to move forward.
Yeah, the position that the Eisen is taking is actually really good. Like you have the anchor mechs.
Sales coming
On-
forward. Sales take a look at a spot he's going to get.
Yeah, you have the anchor mechs on crossfire, and you have your receive mechs basically baiting the Mad Dogs to show their backs.
Yep. So they're going for the
No,
Jarl.
this
and
is-
Timby. Oh,
Yeah.
Darkstrand's almost legged.
Assail took a really bad hit.
I'm trying to click
Is
him.
it to
Oh, he's one touch
Yeah.
Assail.
Yes.
Finish him. Get him nuclear. Oh, Nick's mixing him.
Yeah, they're
I
going
think
after.
Darkstrand is
the-
legged. Very hurt.
Oh, Jarldane dropped down. So
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah. Look, they've dropped and they're just turn around nuclear. Turn around.
Yeah.
Kill Assail. Just kill him.
suddenly the advantage is with Black Omen.
Yeah.
And
Nuclear got Assail.
pretty heavily.
Oh, they just
Yep, this
cleaned
is
them up.
over.
Ah, yeah. Look at that.
Yes. It's like the moment they force these guys to drop down, it's basically like you've killed them. So
Yeah.
go after the
That's exactly
the trade
what
mechs.
happened. So Omen have to be careful not to accidentally cap out the circle.
Yes. They are.
They got to
They
find
should
Jarl.
know.
They're
Yeah,
going to
they-
find him.
Yeah.
They got 46 seconds, so
Yeah. The Jarldane is
Yeah,
trying
he's-
to preserve.
he's trying to hide. Yeah,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so Black Omen, I think, are going out of the circle any minute now.
Yeah, they're looking for him. Look.
Come on. Okay, so they're. Okay, Jarldane is going back to the circle. Although he's still far away, but.
It's
he's
32
going.
seconds though, so
Yeah.
Dubious will find him. Look.
Oh, they put up a UAV.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Black Omen
yeah.
put up a UAV right above
Yeah.
where he's going to come from,
Yeah,
and
he
they're
hasn't
gonna
seen
notice
it.
him.
Yeah, dubious saw him. Yep.
Yes,
UAV.
dubious. Immediately noticed them. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dubious or killing himself. Yeah.
Yes.
They have a lot of damage. Well, there you go. That was completely unexpected, honestly, for me. I did not.
Yeah.
I would never have.
No.
Never anticipated that.
Yeah, the decks, I would have never anticipated the decks like they took it. The engagement, I think it was pretty much sort of like at the start, Eisen had a really good position to receive. The moment I think they legged or they quickly sort of like crippled one of the Eisen mechs and Dane dropped down, suddenly the advantage that the anchor mechs had went away because the Mad Dogs can now basically charge them and kill them quickly.
Yeah.
They still did a lot of damage, but
Mad Dog is too
I would have,
tanky.
yeah, I would expect it. I would expect that the three other mechs to hold on long enough for those two mechs to sort of like finish off a couple mechs. But yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, that I think Eisen did the receive really well. It's just the Mad Dogs just proved to be too tanky.
Yeah. And one thing regarding, like, for example, these kind of maps and with the mislinks is when you see that the enemy has Mad Dogs and you have two mislinks, those mislinks can fly. Like, there are two giant pillars that you can park your mislinks on top of, and the Mad Dogs can't reach you from there. And essentially, you can go up there and fire down on the Mad Dogs. And because if the Mad Dogs want to look into the sky, you lose peripheral vision, like basically understanding of what goes around you to shoot into the sky. And you keep your mechs fresh for a longer amount of time compared to when you toe-to-toe with a Mad Dog.
Yeah, I
So
think
use those JJs.
I think Eisen just went not enough DPS with the the two Gorse 4ER large Mad Cat especially. That can't have many
Yeah.
heat sinks, so
I would say if that Mad Cat was like a Mad Cat 2B with UAC build,
or even the
would have been better.
UAC 10 LDX 10 build or something.
Yeah, it would have been better.
Very tanky Mad Dogs.
Yeah, that said, Black Omen like executed it pretty well. Like, even though pushing into a disadvantageous position, like the enemy has like angles on them from 3 different locations, they managed to pull it off.
Yep. Yaldane is locked at 340 tons. Yeah, that last match was brutal. Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah,
Darkstrand is legged. He fell and got legged, and Jarl fell, and then it was from then it was sort of over. Yaldane's locked 340. Bacon Lord is locked at 350. Let's launch it. Man, it was off screen, but those Mad Dogs killed the Night Gear and the Mad Cat so quickly. It was just like bang, 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 dead.
Like, I've seen those there is a Russian player. I think his Twitch name is Jinto Langley, who streams their own drops from Legio from his own perspective. And they've taken that Mad Dog drop deck against quite a lot of different drop decks, and they've been really successful with it.
Oh, there you go. Shows you how much I've been paying attention.
And it's kind of like they take like LB40 Mad Dogs, 5 of them, and just rush into the enemy. It's like individually it might not look that much, but 5 LB40 mechs, you shoot anyone once and Boom. It doesn't matter where you shoot. Pretty cluttered city there.
Is it like someone not
Yours.
loading in? What's going on? It's taking ages. Hurry up. Dropships.
Come
There
on.
we go.
Oh, you got the Galfrex. Yep, they're
Yeah.
coming.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe we.
Omen full summoners. And then Eisen, also Helgrim rather,
Coming in.
4 Timbies and a
Capture
Viper.
the target area and engage any hostiles.
Let's see, what are the builds on the summoners?
Hmm.
We've got SRM, micro laser, SRMs.
Okay, so timbers are brawl
SRMs.
timbers, SRMs and small pulse, I think.
So just full on brawl. So 5 summoners
Yes.
versus 4 Timbers and a Viper. Now this
Yeah,
Viper's either
Timbers-
going to be super clutch or he's just going to get insta halved.
Yes.
It's going to be no.
Timbers are 6 small pulse and 4 SRM, 6 Artemis.
Okay. Like yeah, similar to the one that Yaldane brought last drop.
Yes, and they are just moving in.
At least 2 of them have jump jets. The Timberfessers. We won't know the rest until they get more in.
Yeah. Dio's summoner looks like an Atlas, like a smaller Atlas, but that's a pretty nice attention to cosmetics.
Look at that. How do I turn the... He's a thick boy, isn't he?
Good. Yeah, good fashion sense.
Bacon's just like fluoro green.
Eisen taking the center. I'm expecting Black Omen
Got
to
their eyes and
be
colours.
picking these guys up on seismic, but you
You'd
never
hope-
know.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
Who's going to send it first?
I think it's gonna be Eisen by the looks of it, but no, Asail just
He was thinking
is
about it.
taking.
I think he put
Yeah,
he put a UAV up around that corner.
Yes, he did.
I don't think the
That's
UAV
pretty-
can see them yet. I think it's just...
No, it can't. It can't.
Or maybe...
It's just
Yeah, or maybe it can just see the edge of Bacon.
if Bacon Lord moves a little bit.
I think it might be able to see him.
Hmm,
The sail's looking for him. Look, he just bumped his head. He
Yeah.
tried to jump up and bumped his head.
Yeah. I think Black Omen knows exactly where they are. So by by the way they're looking at angles.
Both teams just chilling, sitting on the edge.
Mm-hmm. Eisen. Always say Eisen. Helgrim. Sorry, excuse me. Helgrim has the timer advantage, although Black Omen really wants the points.
I think both teams really want the points, honestly.
Yeah, I think you're right. Helgrim isn't that far behind them.
No, especially not if they reverse sweep them now.
Yeah.
They'll be catching up. I don't even have my hand on the mouse or the keyboard. I'm just got this angle like where I can see both of them, and I'm just sitting here. Oh, we're gonna see movement, I think. Here we go.
Okay.
Come on,
Black
Donsai and
Omen.
Dubious. You need to start. Need to start moving. Or maybe they're trying to bait them. Are they trying to bait?
I would say they're trying to bait these guys in. Like keeping
The sail's going
some
to
of the
look, come around the
summoners-
back. Jerem's ready for him. Oh, they're going to go?
Yeah, they know. They won't be caught up like this.
Yeah, I think they both know though. Both
Yeah,
teams
it's
just
like-
have seismic, and they're just.
Yeah.
This is where you want just that one mid-range mech, just to sit just outside.
Yep.
Or they can be very careful. Are they going to send it?
Imagine
They're
if
sending
there
it
was.
now.
Okay.
Bacon's going to die.
Omen.
Bacon
Omen's
backs
going
up.
in. Yeah, it's like those summoner. Sorry, those timbers are very capable brawlers. It's like
Oh,
they can
this
match
is
this.
just SRM best.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna cast this. I'm just gonna let it watch.
Yeah. I'm just hearing like whoosh whoosh. Oh, they finally took JD Toker out. Take him out because he was hurt for a long time. Black Omen is catching up despite taking a lot of damage on the approach. Oh no, Bacon Lord self-destructed, but
He was
they
one
have
touch.
they have two really fresh summoners.
Is he out of ammo? No.
Nope.
That's it. Pack it
Yep.
up. The hostiles
Good push from Black Omen.
I want to
Helgrim
see.
also like
I want to see the damage numbers on that. That was just this brutal SRM brawl.
yeah, it was absolute chaos.
That's what I mean. I'm not even gonna like talk that much. So what are you gonna
Yeah.
say about this? It's just.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the damage numbers. JD Toker
He's just
really getting caught out though.
yeah. It took a long time taking him out because he was running around with a one-shot CT for like 30 seconds, and it was like no one was finishing him off. I think he was halved.
Sale doing great in that Viper 565.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of 600s from Bonsai and Sweeper.
Yeah. Yeah, it was absolute chaos.
Just SRM face brawl. A lot of those SRMs were like non Artemis SRMs as well, by the way. So it's just like
Oh.
clan SRM 6 without Artemis. You just want to literally glue your face to the enemy mech.
Yeah. Like hugging the enemy mech.
We've got to change the teams now, don't I? Do that straight away. That's changed. Then we go to Assault. And just to confirm the map is Frozen City Night Classic. And there we go. Well, yeah, like that was just a brutal SRM brawl.
Yeah, I was like even in such a chaotic fight, I'm gonna say you can still control the flow, especially because there is a building right in the middle of where you want the fight to happen. Aizen were too focused on focusing one target, which is usually what you do in a brawl, and that building was doing a fantastic job putting them into disarray because the summoners was rotating around the building, and they were not paying attention to the two summoners that were at the end fresh, like 80-90%. They were completely ignored, while the timbers that were trying to focus a target that they couldn't see anymore were ignoring them. So Omen, at least those two summoners kind of like recognized this and stayed outside of the chaos and fired into it.
Yeah. Bacon in his fluoro yellowy green summoner jumped in, was the obvious focus, and he backed up. I thought he was just going to die if he went in, and he didn't, and he backed up.
Yeah.
I think that probably helped a lot as well.
Yeah, I saw, for example, in the initial approach, I saw GRAM went like full aggressive in and used that building like really well to mask himself from the Timberwolves that were on the left and the Timberwolves that were on the right side of the building. Allowed Dio and Sweeper to basically sweep the Timberwolves that are chasing.
So it looks like their Omen are locked at 400 tons.
I want to say it was not that much different from the first drop, where Omen sort of like used a bit of a map feature to get an upper hand on a brawl.
Yeah, they're just. I'm watching the stream now. It's just going to this disgusting face brawl.
Yeah.
We've got both teams ready at 400. Only one team locked. One of you have to say locked, Eisen. Helgrim, rather. There they go. Taro said locked. Both at 400. Ready to go. Well, yeah, Omen's been doing a bit of a no-you, haven't they? Taking 5 uniform mechs.
Yeah. That's basically
What have we got?
taking a page from Helgrim's playbook and doing it really well.
Helgrim have a Kodiak 3, AC10 ER PPC, AC10 ER PPC Knight Gaia, and 3 Onion 2CAs, all with 4 SRM 6 Artemis and an LBX 20. What do we have for Omen?
I can see 3 Mad Cats with 4 AC5s and 2 Peeps, and 2 linebackers. Linebackers are, one is SRM, the other one, I think it's medium pulse. Let me check. Yes, medium.
SRM medium pulse. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay. SRM small pulse and medium pulse.
Yeah, the 1 medium pulse linebacker and 1 SRM small pulse linebacker. And the Mad Cats, obviously, setting up for receive, 2 Peeps, 4 AC10s,
Yeah.
4 AC5s.
Durham chilling here, scouting both ice tunnels and top of the dropship. Dubious scouting the rest of the dropship. Night gear, they're going to see the night gear. Yeah, the night gear's just taking a shot,
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, they saw the night gear, and
The
also
night gear
be
took
careful.
the night gear took more damage off his legs than the shot he shot him. He went down 3%. Oh, he just got smacked as well. So they are trading a little bit.
Yeah, I would also be careful because Omen has a respectable amount of trade out of those Mad Cats.
Yeah, you don't want to pop tart with your single peep too much. The Nike is mainly AC10s. They need to get in. So I think a lot of this is going to come down to if these linebackers can be successful or not. When Helgrim push. Helgrim will have to push at some point.
Yeah.
And when they do, will the linebackers be effective or will they get picked?
As long as the linebackers don't engage, like where GRAM is at the moment, where the Mad Cats, I should say, where the Mad Cats can't see them.
GRAM, be really careful. What are you
Yeah.
doing up there? Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I was gonna say. It's like as long as they don't fight where GRAM is.
yeah. Will he get away?
Oh, he got away.
He got away.
Pretty fresh.
I can't
He
believe
got
it.
away basically unscratched.
I can't believe it. Oh, Ormstar is almost legged.
Oh,
And now Jerem's going to come in and harass.
yes.
But he's got to be careful about coming in.
Targado recognized it.
Yeah, Taro saw him. G-Ram
Yeah.
did leg Deathlord though.
Oh, nice.
He's got him. G-Ram
Nice.
get cleaned up.
That was a good
He's
trade.
lost his life, but he did get the night gear.
Yeah. I would say
And
that was a
he's-
good trade on this.
And he has stalled their push.
Yeah.
Taro got halved. Taro got halved. He's down to 2 AC10s.
Yeah.
He got rear torsoed.
Yeah.
Turning around to shoot G-Ram. And actually, and JD Toka's almost backshot as well.
Yeah.
And Ormstar's
GM
almost legged.
played a risky game at the start, but coming back to be on the tail was actually a pretty good move.
They've got to finish off some of these onions though.
Yep.
I think they've got it. I think
I
they'll
think
be
they got
okay.
it. I think they got it. Like,
Yeah, Ormstar's dead. Yeah,
extremely fresh.
Donsai's probably going to go down. Maybe not.
Maybe.
He's getting.
Oh,
the
they took out
numbers.
one of his guns.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Yep, they got him. June is
One
so
gun is
injured.
down.
They're both so hurt.
Yeah. And
There
boom.
we go.
Yeah. Nice play by Jiram. Sort of like
Like a very
It's-
lucky escape though, I think.
yeah, it's kind of like he turned out a would-be turned a would-be mistake into a really good opportunity.
Those Mad Cats, those Mad Cat Mark II Bs just farming 858, 772,
Yeah.
587.
Yeah, I mean
I-
that's what they're basically set up to do. And honestly, I would say Jiram knew, I think, that he would die, counting basically on the Mad Cats to put as much damage as they can.
Yeah, well, that's the purpose
while
of
he's
having
doing that.
such a linebacker. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I still think he was very lucky not just to be insta halved
Yes.
or legged.
Yes.
He could have
Yeah, I mean,
could have
there's, like-
very easily just been rolled completely over the top of and been useless.
Yeah. I'm like, because I was looking at the field and I'm like, okay, so if they fight, oh, who's this guy? If they fight where if they don't fight where he's at right now, they'll be fine.
Immediately gets pushed on. Okay, what do we got? Canyon is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So far a very strong performance from Omen. Like
Yeah.
Omen.
Yeah, Omen doing pretty well.
I'm hoping we see something out of left field and a win for Helgrim in this last drop.
Mm-hmm.
Five Rivel drop deck or something. Just
Yeah,
pop tart him to
it's
death.
actually hard. It's actually hard to predict it at the moment, because of how like radical, like uncharacteristically radical these teams have been taking drop decks.
We're behind the meta, Navid. We've been out of the game
Uh,
too long.
Yes, I think that's it.
We're clutching at straws, trying to predict what's going to happen, and just missing every time.
It's basically it happens in reverse.
Throwing those 3-pointers and just not even hitting the backboard.
Uh,
Complete misses.
uh,
I predict that there'll be 10 mechs on the field.
well, that's a good start.
There'll be somewhere between 100 tons and 500. Looks like we got Black Omen
4.
reading up at 485.
That tells me Xyz. But
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'd anticipate a couple of Xyz and 2 or 3 Xyz. 485, I mean, it makes you think it'll be 200 tonners and 3 Xyz. But we've been wrong a lot, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see. Maybe it'll be 400 tonners and a Marauder.
I've seen Omen taken. Was it Omen? No, it was. I think it was 5JDX who were taking supernovas.
Yeah, just
I don't
rewatching
think
the stream.
Omen-
This is just the moment where I think Taro gets rear torsoed.
Yeah.
I think he got rear torsoed by Dubious.
I saw.
It was a combination of the Mad Cats and Dubious. Yeah.
I saw an autocannon impact on him when
Yeah. But Dubious also got a shot on him. Just watching them. That's a really clutch moment. Just halving that Kodiak and halving it on the PPC side as well. I
Mhm.
think made a huge difference. So Black Omen a green. They haven't locked at 485. There we are. They're locked. And we've got Helgrim at 360 tons at the moment. Will they lock on that, or were they just sitting on that just to play some games, some mind games?
Mm. Haven't changed. Oh,
No, they're going.
for
They're
Bowman, they're
they're
going up.
increasing rapidly.
Yeah.
Have they
Is
taken
it
any
gonna be?
X's?
No.
Because that's the 5 X's tonnage.
Yeah, that's telling me 5x's.
So we're gonna have what 8 X's and 2 dire wolves. Is that what it's gonna be? Please come on, give me one prediction. Just one.
I mean,
Just one. That's all I
yeah,
ask.
yeah. If I have to guess, I would say Black Omen is going for 2 dyers and 3 x's, and Aizen's going 5 x's.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's what I guess as well. But let's see. We need 2 locked though. We've only got 1. Hello, Mr. Taro. There we go.
Okay.
Locked. Okay. Let's see. This should be the easiest one to pick as well. There's only so
Yes.
many combinations it can be.
Yeah.
Yep. 5
Well,
X's.
yeah.
What
Yeah,
are they?
that's
2
exactly.
peeps, 3 peeps, 2 peeps, 2 peeps, 3 peeps. Mix of 2 and 3 peeps with a mix of small weapons.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
the
yay, we got it!
Black Omen, yeah,
Yay!
Black Omen is 2 large Gauss direwolves and 2
Yep.
triple PPC XCs and 1 double PPC XC.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this will be an interesting one. Will
Yeah.
they be able to get those direwolves working with so many Xeeps? That is the question.
Helgrim is going for a split push, sort of like what GNX did,
Yeah,
but the
similar,
Spirit Bears are replaced with XCs.
which I think is stronger.
Yes. Like
Especially on this
number one
map.
advantage, these guys have range and jump jets.
Jump jets and range, yeah. See, now imagine this drop deck of all these Pop-Tart X's versus what Clutch brought.
Clutch brother, yeah.
Yeah.
They would have been.
It
They wouldn't even. He wouldn't have even been close.
Yeah, it would have been big trouble.
Yeah.
So, are they gonna... GRAM could just die here.
It's very possible.
He's seen them, and he's got to escape.
Although, yeah, GM needs to get
He's
out of there
baiting
as
into
fast as
the
possible.
size.
Yeah, Sweeper is waiting.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're gonna.
I don't like this position from Omen. Omen in trouble, I think.
Yeah. I think the 2 XCs on the other side of the map needs to deal with the 2 XCs and leave these 3 XCs to
Where's Bacon? Where are you
these 2
going,
dyers.
Bacon? You can't chase an executioner into direwolf, Bacon. Please.
Yeah,
He's trying.
the other two. Yeah,
Turn
the
around.
other two X
Turn around and help the rest of the team.
No, he's going.
That's made him a big mistake. Can Jirim
Yeah.
stay alive? Can V-Sweep? V-Sweeper's getting shot by like 4 different angles now. The Xy's on the other
Yeah.
side of the map is shooting him. Ooh, Psyche almost got double rear torsoed. He got halved.
Sweeper is doing a lot of work here.
Yeah, he is. And Jirim has stayed alive this entire time as well.
Yep.
Ormstar's cooking himself. There goes V-Sweeper.
Sweeper's down.
Can Jirim get Ormstar? That is the question. Psyche self-destructed. Out of, like, just shooting.
Yep. Jiram's
dead.
close to taking.
Or
Okay.
Ormstar is
Jiram
one
went
touch.
down. I'm gonna say that Sweeper and Jiram
They did some
sort of.
pretty good work.
They did
outnumbered.
heavy lifting on that side. Look at the percentages of the rest of the team. They are very fresh. Can clean up this side.
So Baker needs to make sure he doesn't get back shot by Taro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Dio's giving chase after these guys.
So it could still easily go either way.
Okay, so
Ormstar is super one touch.
Bacon needs to turn around and deal with that exit because he's not getting shots from where he is.
He's felt very out of place, Bacon. We'll have to see if he does some good damage numbers, but
Yeah, he needs to go.
like, why can't he help?
Nuke?
Yeah, Nuke's getting legged, actually, funnily enough. How's Taro going? Taro's not getting legged, he's getting CT'd.
Again, Taro is fading away, and Bacon is trying to chase. There's a lag. I feel like there's a lag.
Bacon needs to realize it's a dire, and he has to sit on top of there.
Yeah.
So June, there's a nice solid push coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
Really need to get rid of that Ormstar.
Ormstar.
He's still alive.
Ormstar. Yeah, get him.
Oh, how did he not get killed?
Almost. Bacon's trying to get a shot, but he's getting TPC'd. Bacon's almost lost his right torso. Dio's trying to protect him from Dune. So far, he's been doing good.
Bacon's open everywhere.
Yeah.
Dio's about to die.
Yeah. See, again, Taro did a fantastic job dragging
Ormstar is one
Nuke,
touch.
dragging Nuke into basically chasing a ghost.
Yeah. Sure did. Bacon still has his good torso. He's one touch though.
Yeah.
Nuclear's just coming back. Nuclear's almost double legged. Both his legs are open.
I think he did a lot of pop tarting.
Yep. Need to get that Ormstar. Need to kill him. He's been up for so long.
I think Bacon's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead.
Is Nuke just going to kill himself by pop tarting? Well, I think it's almost certain that Omen have lost and Helgrim have won this one.
Yeah. He just,
Find Ormstar!
course-
Just find him! Come on! Oh my god. Ormstar's dodging him. Come around the corner and shoot him. You can see where he is. There, you got him finally. Good one.
Okay. Yep.
That should be all she wrote. I don't think Nuke will get another
Yeah.
kill.
I don't think so. I mean, Tara's almost leg 2.
Nah, he's still got armor on one of his legs. Deathward's getting on top of him. He's going to drop down and kill him. Terror's down to 30-some%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Nick's halved. There he goes.
Oh.
Self-destructed.
Distracted. They got 3 kills out of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was just, I think, like, Bacon made a massive mistake trying to chase the right side Xyz.
Yeah. I think you have to read the game, like how the game is going.
Yeah,
for example,
and look at that. Look, Bacon was one of the last to die, only 300 damage. Whereas Sweeper 460.
Yeah. So they need to read the game. For example, if they see that the 2 Xyz on the right on the first engagement, so you're like, okay, so they're gonna push from this side. We can 3v2 these 2 Xyz while the others are just going around. But when you see the Xyz are running away, you have to realize that you won't be able to chase them in a direwolf. So there's no point continuing going that way. You have to turn around and start helping your team on the other side. Well, because you already have 2 Xyz on Delta 5, as we call it, Anvil, to counter their 2 Xyz. So the direwolf was just like moving around back and forth without committing to each side.
Yeah, good final win from Helgrim. They played it quite well.
Yeah, that was
good. We didn't see the clean sweep.
That was a good use of the Xyz mobility.
Definitely. Okay, and that'll be all she wrote. Strong win from Omen overall, and I think it's a fairly strong win from Clutch in the end too.
Yeah.
Thanks for co-casting with me, Navid. GG's.
Thank you for having me. GG's.